everybody, my name is Miriam and today's video is about whether it's worth going to Mallorca in winter. But just before we begin this video, I just wanted to let you know that I'm looking for people that I can collaborate with. Anybody really, but you have to have the similar amount of subscribers as me. And obviously we must have the similar interests so we can collaborate on something together. So makeup, fashion, or anything like that. So if you're interested and want to be friends, then message me or comment in anywhere basically, and I'll reply to you as soon as I can. So let's start off with where I actually went and how long for. So I went to a town called Pastilla for 4 days, 3 nights, and the town was absolutely amazing. It was really near the beach and the views were really nice and all the touristic bits were there, restaurants, all the other hotels. And we actually used to take the bus every day to another town really close, and it's called Playa de Palma, which was also really amazing. But the hotel that I stayed at was called Rock Leo, and to be honest I wouldn't recommend it that much. It was a 3-star hotel, but the food was absolutely horrible, like really bland and nasty, and the rooms were not really that nice. But if you're looking for something cheap or you don't really care what it looks like, what food it is, then go and check it out. But if you have any other questions regarding the hotel or anything like that, then again message me and I'll let you know everything that I know. So why did I actually go to Mallorca in January? That's a really good question, and the answer is really because I was looking for some cheap holidays that I can go to, and January and February are pretty much the best. You can get the best prices for holiday because there's not many tourists there. That's obviously why it's really cheap. And if you go on a website such as Ryanair, they can give you even a ticket for £10, but obviously it has to be somewhere they pick, and it has to be January, February or March. So we found tickets for £15 each, both ways, so that's like really cheap. And they had loads of destinations, but I thought Mallorca would be nice and hot, so I can go there. So that's exactly what we did. Me and my brother randomly booked tickets to Mallorca and we paid about £30 altogether, and we just decided to go to Mallorca. So we also looked for hotels separately, and they were kind of cheap, but not a lot of hotels were open. So we found this Rock Leo hotel that I just said, and it was 160 euros altogether for hotel and breakfast and dinner included. So in pounds that is about 120, so we paid £60 each, which was again cheap. So each of us paid about £100, including flights, hotel, breakfast and dinner. Apart from that, obviously we had to take some more extra money to buy ourselves lunch and any traveling, like tickets, if you want to take the bus, or any other money if you wanted to buy souvenirs or whatever. So that's how I did it and why I did it. So let's talk about weather. So before I went, I thought the weather's gonna be really hot and nice, you know, summery. And I checked online for the weather and it was like highest 21 and average was about 16. But to me it just didn't seem right. I thought it's gonna be nice and hot, I don't know why. So I decided not to take that many like winter clothes, and I took more summer clothes, which was probably a really bad idea because when I arrived it was actually pretty cold. I mean, everybody was wearing jackets, hats, scarves, gloves, and there's me and my brother stepping out of the plane like we on some next exotic holiday. And everybody was sort of looking at us like, what the hell? But I did not care. I was still kind of warm, but unfortunately I stayed there for 3 days, and one of the days was raining like whole day. Another day was pretty warm, I must say, but it wasn't like summer temperature. It was kind of like September going to winter. And then we had one day which was okay, but it was really cold wind, so it was still pretty cold. So what I ended up doing is actually wearing my brother's jumper, my own jumper and another jumper, because I didn't even have any jacket with me. So if you are going in winter, then I should tell you this, that it's actually pretty cold, and it's actually like September weather going to winter. So you will definitely need like a jacket, jumpers, like boots, because it's not gonna be like summer. I'm that kind of person that likes hot countries and I really love summer. I hate cold. But if you're that kind of person that doesn't mind cold and doesn't really like hot summer, but you just don't mind that it's cold, then I'll definitely suggest you to go there. If I was to go there again in winter, I probably wouldn't go, because I just like something like really hot, and I'll probably go somewhere else in winter. Touristic attractions. There was no touristic attractions. Everything was pretty much closed. Most of the hotels were closed. I think it was about 6 open. There was nothing really for us to do. Most of the restaurants were actually closed. Most of the souvenir shops were closed. There were a few that were open, but not a lot. There was hardly any tourists there. So my motive was really to look at places. It wasn't really to go buy or shopping or anything, because there was just no opportunity to do so, because there's no tourists, nothing's going to be open. And if you don't mind that, if you're going to do actually something else, like just relax or go out see the places, then that's the perfect destination to go in winter. So what can you do there if you're going in winter? Basically, we just walked around everywhere pretty much. We took the bus to Palma, Playa de Palma, which was just amazing. We saw everything, all the palm trees along the beach. We went to a few restaurants to have food, which was really nice, but pretty much empty. It's just pretty much to look around basically and see what it's like, and it's absolutely amazing, so I would definitely recommend you going there. So is it worth going to Mallorca in winter? I'm gonna say yes. I was cold, I stayed in a shit hotel, but I really enjoyed my time, to be honest. And if I had more clothes like to be warmer, then I probably would have enjoyed it more. But I'm not gonna complain. I liked my time there. I have loads of pictures from it. I relaxed for a few days and I really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna say yes. But if you don't like winter and if you'd rather go somewhere hotter, then that is not the place for you, because it's pretty cold. But if you don't mind the cold and you want to see something different for 3 days and don't spend a lot of money, so we only spent like £100 each, okay, 150 because the food, then yes, definitely go for it. So I hope you enjoyed this little video and I hope it answered some of your questions. If you have any more questions, then please leave them down below and I will reply to you as soon as I can. And yes, if you want to see how I did this makeup, it will be up soon. So stay up and keep on watching. Please subscribe if possible. And please go and check my vlogs out, because they'll give you a kind of an idea what we did and how it is there. But other than that, thank you for watching and I'll see you soon.